You finally got the promotion. You bought the house. You crossed the finish line after months of training. This was the moment you pictured during every late night and early morning. You imagined the rush, the relief, the lasting joy. But now that you are here, standing in the exact spot you fought to reach, you do not feel what you expected. You feel blank, quiet, maybe even a little lost. It is a confusing experience. You might check your emotions like a broken instrument, wondering if the happiness is just delayed. You wait for it to kick in, but instead of celebration, there is just silence. You might start asking yourself difficult questions. Did I want this for the wrong reasons? Is something wrong with me? Why does success feel so much like emptiness? If this is you, take a breath. You are not alone, and you are not broken. What you are experiencing has a name. Psychologists call it the Arrival Fallacy. It is the mistaken belief that once we reach a specific destination, we will find lasting happiness. We treat goals like magic switches that will permanently change our internal state. But when we arrive, the switch does not stay on. The feeling fades faster than we predicted, leaving us surprised and disappointed. This is not a character flaw. It is not a sign that you are ungrateful or incapable of joy. It is a normal psychological pattern. Your brain did not fail you. It simply worked exactly as it was designed to work. The problem is not your achievement. The problem is the expectation that the achievement would fix everything. Understanding this distinction is the first step toward finding real satisfaction. So, if it's not brokenness, what is it? Let's look at your brain's reward system. To understand why the finish line feels so empty, we have to look at the chemical messenger driving your effort, dopamine. Most people think of dopamine as the pleasure chemical. They believe it is the reward you get for winning. But that is a common misunderstanding. Dopamine is not about enjoyment. It is about anticipation. It is the molecule of more, not the molecule of enough. Dopamine's job is to drive pursuit. It spikes when you see a goal and start moving toward it. It keeps you focused, energized, and willing to work hard. It makes the chase feel urgent and important. But here is the catch. Once you actually catch the goal, the job is done. The uncertainty is gone. And when the outcome becomes certain, dopamine levels drop sharply. Your brain stops rewarding you because you no longer need the motivation to pursue. You have arrived. The chemical support vanishes, leaving you feeling flat. This mechanism is called prediction error. Your brain releases dopamine when there is a gap between where you are and where you want to be. When that gap closes, the signal stops. It is not punishing you. It is simply switching off the engine because the car has parked. Contrast this with serotonin and oxytocin. These chemicals are linked to contentment, connection, and calm satisfaction. They do not drive you to chase the next thing. They help you appreciate what is already here. But modern culture trains us to maximize dopamine while ignoring serotonin. We become experts at the hunt but amateurs at the meal. Think of it this way. Dopamine is the hunt. Serotonin is the meal. You have spent months training for the hunt, sharpening your skills and pushing through fatigue. But you forgot how to sit down and eat. You crossed the finish line and kept running, wondering why you were still hungry. Knowing this changes everything. Because if the problem is the chase, the solution isn't a bigger prize. It's a different approach. This drop in dopamine leads us directly to another powerful psychological concept, the hedonic treadmill. It sounds technical, but the experience is incredibly familiar. Hedonic adaptation is the tendency for humans to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative events or life changes. Essentially, we get used to things fast. Think about the last big thing you bought. Maybe it was a new phone, a car, or a piece of furniture. Remember that initial spark? The excitement of unboxing it, showing it off, enjoying the newness. Now, be honest. How long did that excitement actually last? 2 weeks? A month? Today, that item is just part of your background. It is normal. It is expected. The thrill has faded into routine. The same happens with careers and relationships. A new job feels energizing because it is novel. There are new people to meet, new challenges to solve. But after 3 months, it is just work. The commute is still long. The emails are still tedious. The novelty wears off, and you return to your baseline. This is not a flaw in your character. It is an evolutionary feature. If our ancestors felt permanent, ecstatic joy after finding one meal, they might have stopped looking for the next one. Adaptation keeps us striving. It ensures we do not become complacent. It pushes us to improve our circumstances. However, this mechanism creates a trap if we do not understand it. If you believe that the next achievement will finally make you happy forever, you will always be disappointed. You will run faster on the treadmill, expecting the scenery to change, but your internal state remains the same. External wins provide temporary spikes, not permanent shifts. So, if external goals always fade, where do we find stability? If external goals fade, we must change where we look for satisfaction. This requires 3 specific shifts in how you approach your daily life. The first shift is moving from outcome to process. Most of us live in the future, waiting for a result to validate our efforts. We tell ourselves we will enjoy writing once the book is published, but if you only love the idea of being an author and hate the act of writing, you will spend years unhappy. The solution is to find joy in the practice itself. Look for flow in the daily work. If you are training for a marathon, do not just focus on the medal. Focus on the rhythm of your breath during the run. When you value the process, every day becomes a small win, not just a step toward a distant finish line. The second shift is embracing micro-meaning. Big goals can feel overwhelming and distant. Instead, break your life down into small, daily rituals that provide a sense of competence and connection. This is not about lowering your standards. It is about finding stability in the small things. Maybe it is making your bed with care each morning. Maybe it is spending 10 minutes reading without distraction. These small acts create a baseline of order and accomplishment. They remind you that you are capable and present, regardless of whether you hit a major milestone this week. The third shift is prioritizing connection over achievement. Decades of research suggest that deep, supportive relationships are the strongest predictor of long-term well-being. Yet, we often sacrifice time with friends and family to chase professional accolades. We think the promotion will bring respect, but often it just brings more isolation. Make time for people who know you beyond your resume. Share a meal. Listen without checking your phone. These moments release oxytocin, the chemical of bonding, which provides a deeper, more lasting sense of safety than any award ever could. Consider your current goal. Instead of saying, "I'll be happy when I get promoted," ask yourself, "How can I find flow in my work today?" Or, "Who can I connect with this evening?" These questions move you out of the waiting room of life and into the present moment. They help you build a life that feels good now, not just one that looks good on paper. These shifts don't happen overnight, but they start with one simple question. When that post-achievement silence arrives, our instinct is to panic. We treat the emptiness like a problem that needs an immediate fix. We scroll, we shop, or we set a new, bigger goal just to fill the void. But what if you stopped running? What if you viewed this feeling not as a deficit, but as space? Emptiness is not the end of meaning. It's the clearing of the deck. It is a natural pause between chapters. For months or years, your focus was narrow. You were locked onto one target. Now that it is gone, you have room to breathe. This silence is an invitation to ask a different question. Instead of asking, "What is next on the checklist?" ask yourself, "What matters to me right now?" Sit with the feeling. Do not rush to numb it. Let it tell you what you truly value beyond the chase. However, there is a difference between this reflective pause and something heavier. If this sense of emptiness persists for weeks, drains your energy completely, or makes daily tasks feel impossible, it may be more than just adaptation. In that case, speaking with a therapist can be incredibly helpful. There is strength in seeking support when the fog does not lift. But for most of us, this quiet moment is simply a chance to reset. It is a signal that you are ready to choose your next path with intention, not just momentum. Let's wrap this up with a final thought on how to move forward. The emptiness you feel after reaching a goal is not a sign of failure. It is biology. It is your brain resetting after the chase. The solution is not to find a bigger prize or run faster on the treadmill. The solution is deeper presence. It is learning to value the process, find meaning in small moments, and connect with people who matter. Today, pick one small part of your daily routine and try to enjoy it for what it is, not for what it leads to. If you have ever felt this post-achievement silence, share your story in the comments. What was the goal that left you feeling blank? Your experience might help someone else realize they are not alone. Thanks for watching.